Hey guys, my name is Ade and this is my very first YouTube video. And so this video today will be all about cherry fragrances. And so if you're into cherry fragrances, stay tuned. So as a child, my first introduction to the scent of cherry, besides juice or candy, I would say was this lotion right here, right? The Jergens, what is it called? The cherry almond lotion. And so since this, I have always loved the scent of cherry, like in lotions, at least for the most part. And then I would say like, I don't know, it could have been like 4 or 5 years ago or something. Bath and Body Works came out with this black cherry merlot, right here. And they only came out with, I believe, just the hand cream. And I think, you know, as the years went on, they added like a candle, you know, the hand soap and stuff like that. So this is another pretty good one right here. So that was the introduction to the cherry. And then, of course, I guess I will start off with Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, because that is the one that started it all, right? So I was able to get the big bottle, the 100 ml from, what is it called? The cosmetic company store. And so they basically sell it for 50% off, and it is the real authentic Tom Ford Lost Cherry. So this fragrance is so good. Like, it's like a boozy cherry, okay? And it's just so good. It's so good. But it is very expensive, and the truth is, yes, it doesn't really last, but when I layer it with a few things, I could get it to last longer. And I'll show you what I use to layer my Lost Cherry. So that is Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. Now the next cherry that I have is a new one to my collection, and it is called Gritti Duchessa. And so I did not memorize all the notes, so I'm just going to tell you kind of like what I smell in each fragrance. So when I initially spray this, I get like a blast of cherry, right? And I think I could smell some almond in there. And then I had to look up the notes, because in the middle part, it does something a little different to me. And I would call it like, it smells like a Middle Eastern. It has like a Middle Eastern twist or touch to it. And actually, I don't like the middle. I don't like the middle part at all. So when I first got this fragrance, after I sprayed it wore it that one day, it was very strong. And this is a very strong and powerful cherry. But I'm probably going to declutter this or something, because I never reached for it. And I don't know, I've never reached for it. And I want to say that it's the saffron flower in there. I don't know if that's what it is that I'm not liking. But if you want a cherry that lasts all day, I can say that this one definitely lasts. It's not a bad fragrance at all, but it's just not, out of all the cherries that I have, I did not reach for this one. Smells like my older auntie or something. Sorry, I like that one. And now I got another new one to my collection, and that is the Navitus Perfumes Venom of Love by Pauline Char. So with this one, at the initial spray, I get like cherry. It actually smells like a chocolate covered cherry, but the cherry is like infused with liquor. It's like a candy that we used to eat like during the holiday time, like Christmas and stuff. They would have, I don't know if it had liquor in it though. I felt like one of them I tasted before was like soaked in liquor or whatnot. But anyway, so I really, really like this one. Out of all the cherries, I would say that this one has a different twist and touch on it because it has that chocolate in there. And this is really good. They really did a good job with this one. So that is Navitus Parfums Venom of Love. So now another new baby to the collection is this one right here. This one is called Bohoboko Wet Cherry Liquor. And of course it has notes of cherry and a liquor, and it also has, I think it has strawberry in there, it has caramel in there. But with this one, I'm gonna tell you that when we used to get our hair done, like in high school or whatever, there was this oil sheen, I think it was like by Black Magic, and the oil sheen, the scent was black cherry, right? And so I would love, like at the end, you know, when they, you know, finish your hair and they spray it with that oil sheen, this kind of took me back to that oil sheen. Like, yeah, anyway, so I don't know if you know that oil sheen called, I think it was Black Magic, and the scent was black cherry. So this kind of reminded me of that, and it also reminded me of like a cherry and strawberry Kool-Aid mixed together that was spiked with a little bit of punch. Like spiked punch, like cherry Kool-Aid, cherry and strawberry Kool-Aid spiked, basically. So that is what this one also gave me. So I would say out of all these cherries, like this one is one that will probably stay in my collection. I really, really, really like this one. So yes, so that, again, that is Bohoboko Wet Cherry Liquor. Now, this one here is very new to my channel, to my collection. This one here is very new to my collection, and it's by Snif Co. And this one is called Tart Deco. And this one basically smells like a really creamy cherry. Like, I didn't memorize all the notes, but I don't know if it has like whipped cream or marshmallows. Something in here is like really creamy mixed with cherry. So it's very pretty, and I like how the company put like a sample one in there. So if you didn't like the fragrance, I could have returned this one, but since I did like it, I kept it. Yeah, so this one is pretty good. This is by Snif Co. and it's called Tart Deco. That's a really good one. All right, so this next one that I have here is from Guess, and it's called Seductive Red. And I would say that not everything smells like Baccarat, but this one does have like a Baccarat touch to it. And so basically, if I could sum this one up, this is like a cherry Baccarat Rouge, yep. And it's pretty good. I like this a lot, yeah, and this is very affordable too. So I like what Guess did with that one right there. So that's what I would call it, my little cherry Baccarat Rouge by 40. So that's that, and that is Guess Seductive Red. Now this next one that I have here, this pretty little cupcake, is from the House of Sillage, and this one is called Cherry Garden. So I think I got this one last year in 2021. And yeah, so I got like the Discovery set or whatever, and there were 3 of them that I liked the most. And so this was like one of the very first cupcakes that I ever got, this Cherry Garden. And I would say out of all these cherries, like this one is kind of like a floral cherry. Yeah, it's a floral cherry, almost like a cherry blossom. It's very pretty though. It's so pretty. Oh God, it's so pretty, yeah. Yeah, so if you don't like floral, you know, maybe this one might not be for you, but this is such a beautiful scent. And I don't hear people really pulling into their cherries. I don't know why, but it is a cherry fragrance, but it's more floral, like a cherry blossom. And look at it, it's just so pretty. Their packaging is always just so pretty. I love the crystals on the top and stuff, so pretty. Anyway, so that one is House of Sillage Cherry Garden. Now, these next babies right here, all right, they're from the same company, and that is Kayali, right? And so I got this one, which is called Invite Only Amber 23. Got this one last year in 2021, and it's like really addictive. It's just like so addicting to me. I just keep sniffing and smelling it, and I think that is because it has like tobacco leaf in there. So I'm noticing that fragrances that have tobacco in there, I just keep like smelling it, that are smoky and I don't know, like tobacco and incense and stuff like that. This one doesn't have incense in there, but it is just like really addictive, and the cherry note in here is so beautiful. So that is the main thing that I get in here. I kind of get tobacco leaf, I get cherry, like a beautiful cherry note, and I also get like something deep like an amber or something like that. So that's what I get. And this is in Kayali's Invite Only Amber 23, right? And so this girl right here has been keeping the people going and talking. So this is the Lovefest Burning Cherry, okay, 48. And yeah, so I got this when it just, you know, first came out. And of course, on initial spray, the cherry did smell like Tom Ford's Lost Cherry a little bit, but then that went away rather quickly, and then I was just left with like more of a woody dry down, and I don't know if that's coming from the Palo Santo or the Gaiac wood, but really I feel like if you're gonna get this fragrance, you should love woody notes, because the cherry does go away, and also it does become like more of a skin scent. But I do feel like for the price of these two, I like getting the 50 mLs or whatever. So for the price of these two, I feel like these are pretty good fragrances for the price point. So I really have no complaints about it. This one lasts really longer than this one. And sometimes I just kind of like layer them together. So a little bit of this and more of that. So those are my Kayali cherry fragrances. Now this next baby is called Sweet by Lolita Lempicka. And I believe it has like cherry in it and iris in it, sugar. And so that is basically what I get, actually. It smells so good, but I think that they're discontinuing this. Honestly, I really hope that if they are discontinuing it, they bring it back in like a stronger version, because as soon as I spray it, I had to like put this whole thing in my bag when I went to work and keep spraying it or whatever. So no, it doesn't last, but it is very affordable. I think this is probably less than this little one that I got. This is probably just a 1 ounce or something. I got it for less than $40 US dollars. And it is so freaking pretty. Like, it's so good. And it's another one that I just keep like just sniffing to, I don't know why. It's kind of like addictive. But this smells so good and it's very affordable. Yeah, so that's Lolita Lempicka Sweet. Really good. Now, this next baby that I have right here is from Guerlain, and that is La Petite Robe Noire. And so this is a cherry fragrance, and this is more of like a floral cherry fragrance. So I smell floral, I smell licorice. So if you don't like licorice, this probably may not be the one for you. But it's like it's licorice, but it's light though. Like, I don't feel like as I'm walking by someone they're smelling licorice, you know. I feel like they're probably smelling more floral notes. And then it has like a hint of cherry in there. It's very light. It's very pretty though. I got a small one of this because I didn't know if I would like it, and there's not places that I could go to readily go and sniff Guerlain. So I just blind bought it or whatever, and I really do like it. And if I could get through this one, I will purchase another bottle of it. It's really pretty. So that is Guerlain La Petite Noire. Now this little baby right here, I need to get a bigger bottle of, and this is a BDK Smoking Rouge, right? So I think last year when I first heard of the brand, I don't know if they just came out last year or whatnot, I got like a whole bunch of samples, and I actually got 2 of these because I heard so much about it. I used the other one already. This is the little bit that I have left. And so basically this is like, you know, cherry soda, you know, what do you call it? Coca-Cola, cherry Coke. So that is basically what this gives me, some type of cherry soda vibes. And I was like, well, do I really want to be smelling syrupy sweet like that? But you know who really loved this fragrance on me? My husband. And I really don't try to bring my fragrances to him because I think he's sick of me with all this fragrance stuff or whatever. So when he notices a fragrance and he says something about the fragrance, I was like, oh yeah, okay, I think I need to get that, like a bigger bottle, because he doesn't really always make comments about the fragrance, but when he does, I know that it's a winner. And so yeah, so that's BDK's Rouge Smoking. Now this next one is Terence Hughes. Oh, okay. So this next one is Terence Hughes, and this is called Raw Cherry. I believe I got this off of MerciPerfumeOils. They have bigger bottles, but I just wanted to try it out. And I tried it, and I'm gonna be honest with you, that's why I got the small one, because I saw that it had oud in there, but I don't really like oud. It's like, oud is like so manly on me. But listen, I can smell it on other people, and I can smell it on my husband, and it smells great. But for me, I can't wear oud. Sorry, it's too strong. It's too strong for me. And so this one, of course, is oud. It's powerful, it's strong, it lasts all day. And I smell the cherry. Well, first of all, I gave it to him, and I'm like, oh, when he smells it, it just smells so good. But I I gave it to him. It smells better on him than it does on me. And so this is straight oud and cherry bombshell, and it's pretty good. But if you don't like oud, this is probably not going to be for you. And so, but it smells wonderful on my husband. And so again, that is Terence Hughes raw cherry. Okay. All right, so the next fragrance that I have is called Black Cherry, and it is by Genre Parfums, and I actually found this one on Etsy. So it's like an indie house in Louisiana, and I'm gonna be honest with you that this smells exactly like Lost Cherry. Out of all these fragrances, I wouldn't say any of them smell like Lost Cherry. They're cherry, but they have their own take on things. But this one smells exactly like Lost Cherry. And it is super affordable. So I think the biggest bottle that they have is the 30 ml, and this 30 ml only costs $25. And so I will put the seller's information below, in the description box below. But this is by Genre Parfums, and it's called Black Cherry, and I just got this. It's so good. So good. Yep, smells exactly like Lost Cherry. Okay. So now the last fragrance that I have the Zara, and it's called Cherry Smoothie. And you know, it's very affordable. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but it's very affordable. This was a blind buy, and you know what? It's just okay. It's giving cherry chopstick. That's what it's giving me. And it's not bad or whatever, but yeah. I think it's kind of young to me. I don't know. I guess maybe I have so many other cherries, and this is not like one of my top ones or whatever. So this right here too, I don't really reach for this or whatever. So anyway, that's Zara's Cherry Smoothie, and yeah, it smells like cherry chapstick to me. And yeah, so that's all of my cherries. And yeah, I wanted to show you two more things. So when it comes to layering my cherry fragrances, I like to start from the shower. And so my girl on YouTube here, AI the Great, she recommended this Tart Cherry by Degree, this shower gel. It's a body wash and soak. Oh my God. It is so good. So I've only used it once because I just got it. But so I start off with this in the shower. And then of course I use my Cherry Almond by Jergens here. And then I found this on Etsy. I can't remember the seller's name, but I will put the information down below. But they sell body oils, and this one smells exactly like Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. So yeah, I just got it just to try it, and it was very affordable. I don't think it was more than $30 for this. And it even says, I don't know if they're supposed to do that, but it says Tom Ford Lost Cherry on there. So I used that. I mixed the oil with my lotion, you know, put it all over, and the fragrance does last longer. You see, the thing is, I don't really think that the note of cherry is like a strong note. I don't think that it lasts like, you know, for hours and hours. So I can say that with all of these cherry fragrances, I don't know. I mean, I feel like we are the consumers, and then there's another side of it. You know, the people that's making the fragrances, they probably do want their cherry note to last longer, but it's probably just not as easy, you know, as we think. It's just not easy for the cherry note to last in fragrances. That's what I think can be the issue here with all these cherry fragrances, and they're not lasting all day. So anyway, I would just suggest that you know, just do a whole routine. Start from the shower, the lotion, the oils, all those things matter. It'll have your fragrance lasting a little longer. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this cherry fragrance video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, as it will help my channel. Like I said, this is my very first fragrance video, and it was fun making it. Yeah, so if you like this video, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.